Attention! Attention! And now we welcome to the grand trivia stage our great leader, our grand Aquarium Emperor, the Triviamaster of this age, the past age, the upcoming age, and ages unknown. Please welcome Grand Triviamaster Fluval. Oh, that was a bad noise. Sorry, Master. Let's try again. Fluval. Oh, that's not so. We must find the noise to pay tribute to all 5 dimensions you hold in your control. Yes, the fake trumpet for Fluval.
Hello and welcome to Grand Trivia, the only trivia show in any dimension where the points do matter and losing will cost you everything.
What the hell?
What the hell is right, David? I'm Fluval, Grand Trivia Master of the Grand Aquarium Empire, channeling the spirit of George Walton Lucas, creator of Star Wars. And with me, as always, is Intern Kristie, named after the home world of the Sith Lords.
Yep, those Sith
And David
Lords.
did almost direct Return of the Jedi, but then he got a headache. Hi, Sheev. Hi, Sheev.
Hello, Sheev.
It's me, George Lucas, creator of Star Wars.
Hi, Sheev.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Star Wars Trivia 7, the Trivia Awakens.
Oh, wow, that's exciting.
Yeah, soon we'll run out of Star Wars pictures to name them after. We already ran out of the real ones. Now we're on these fake ones that I didn't make. Ooh, I could do trivia, a trivia story.
Trivia is trivia story. I like that.
No, the Sith don't celebrate Halloween on Mos Eisley or Naboo. Those are the...
But on Caliban?
No, Korriban.
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 Sorry, Caliban is the name of the bad guy from the Halloween Town movie.
Yeah. No, I remember Caliban, the Caliban's Revenge. That villain design was real original, too.
Yeah.
Definitely not. Does everyone know what the Halloween Town villain looks like? No, he just looks like that.
Pretty sure Darth Maul celebrates Halloween every day.
No, Darth Maul Shadow Lord doesn't celebrate Halloween every day.
Shadow Lord?
Yeah, Maul Shadow Lord is the new hit series coming to you from Lucasfilm. It's an animated series set in the aftermath of the Clone Wars, where Maul has to pick up the pieces.
So,
this is Caliban.
Oh my!
Doesn't he look? He doesn't look like any original characters to you, right? Original design.
Do not
Everything
steal.
is proceeding 100%. As Caliban has foreseen.
Yes, that is.
At least
exactly
I give credit when I steal.
Like to me.
Yeah, I go, oh, Kira Kurosawa did this. You brought that comment up. Stop bringing up that slander. The Sith don't celebrate Halloween.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
The Sith don't celebrate Halloween. People use Sith lantern.
Who's Ivan Ooze?
Are you familiar with the Mighty Morphing Power Rangers?
I am familiar,
yeah,
but...
Ivan Ooze is the villain from the Power Rangers movie.
Okay. Is he made of ooze?
In a sense.
Are we all made of ooze?
In a sense. This is Ivan Ooze. Ivan Ooze.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it.
An unlimited power. Good. Good. Give in to your anger. It gives you focus. Makes you stronger.
So Fluval, I'm so excited we're doing this Star Wars trivia.
Well, yeah, because Andor's back.
Exactly, in honor of Andor.
Yeah, no, then there definitely won't be any more Star Wars trivia coming up soon because of any other days.
None whatsoever.
Yeah, very handsome, Mr. Ooze. Well, if you want to be handsome, you can go... Oh, that's the wrong window. That's the winning players from last week. Whoopsie daisy, whoopsie daisy now. Yeah, we know who won because they sent us a photo.
Yep.
A photograph proving that they won the game. And it was Blogtoven.
Mm-hmm.
Who is the only person who we make prove to us. That was a weird glitch for a second, huh? But yeah, Blogtoven is the only one who we make prove to us that they won. But you can get in the running by going to crowd.live and entering the code S7YXP.
I watched the first 2 episodes of Andor yesterday.
Yeah.
And did cry within
you did
the
immediately
first
cry.
minute. Just
Yeah.
immediately
Just
started
immediately,
crying.
just right away.
Because that's just what Andor is and does, you know? Sometimes you just watch a series and you're like, why are you just holding a mirror up to our current reality? Why? Why do this? What did you think of it?
I liked it.
George Fluval?
I liked it.
You liked it? Good.
Yeah.
Did you think it was beautifully made?
I thought it was beautifully done, much like The Last Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
Which is what I said.
Mm-hmm.
If you look it up, is that it was beautifully done. It's so good.
It's so good.
I like that they're, I always wanted it to be clear to people that the rebels are the Viet Cong and the Empire is America. And I was too subtle for people. And so I'm glad that they made it even more direct to be like, no, you're being dumb. You have to get the point. Yeah, if I have a red tail, much like the hit film Red Tails that I produced. And if you go to crowd.live and enter the code S7YXP, you can play against Senator Mon Missima, Amoinus Skywalker, the clone of Amoinus Skywalker. I crashed my pod racer, but check out my Thaco. IG-15H, Master Bates, Rando Caribbean, George W. Lucas, and Blogdoor.
Blogdoor.
Blogginating the presence. What? You were going to say something, it seemed like.
Oh, I was going to say, okay, so it's...
Thank you, Missy.
Thank you, Missy.
Oh, IG Studio 8H.
Oh, S7 YXP.
Yeah.
So that's Star Wars 7.
Well, no, that would be SW7.
Star 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, then experience points.
Oh, I see. I'm going to go for something a little different. Sith 7.
Okay. Sith 7.
Yeah.
Just Sith 7.
No, there's more.
Oh, okay.
Do you not know what it would be? Sith 7, Y-Wing, Zim the Despot, Palpatine.
Oh, I see. Zim the Despot.
Yeah, Zim the Despot.
And
look, he made a
Palpatine.
lot of war droids and legends in the ancient days. Yeah.
Ooh.
Him and
bad
Gorm
guy.
the Dissolver were some of my favorite Star Wars character names.
Gorm the Dissolver?
Yeah.
Did he dissolve people?
Yeah. He was a droid who had a
Okay.
he was a droid who had a Trandoshan arm attached to him and dissolved people.
Shizor
snubbed again. You're right. And so was Yularen.
Yularen?
Yeah, Admiral Yularen, who in the Clone Wars is the voiceover at the very beginning.
I did really... Well, this isn't a spoiler.
Yes.
In Andor, there is a part where they're
He has a
watching
mustache.
a video that has this same kind of voice.
It was probably Yularen back in the VO. No, it's not. It's the same voice actor as Yularen, and it sounds very similar. But I don't think it's supposed to canonically be that.
No.
Wartime Commander Yularen did intros for every adventure of the Clone Wars.
Can you imagine if, like, you're about to go on a mission and, like, for the military or a military or something, and, like, some dude just comes in to, like, talk about how cool your, like, exploits are?
I can't imagine, because I'm very imaginative in every realm but the sexual.
That's true.
As my biographer says, I'm not very sexually imaginative.
That is also true.
And I approve that he's not. He's imaginative in the things that matter, like objects going fast and blowing up.
We love that.
I'm trying to construct another one with Skywalker 7, Yularen, Shizor.
Planetoid?
No. Plagueis.
Plagueis?
Yeah, it is. Celebration's returning to the City of Angels. And I don't mean the ones around the moons of Iago.
Well, that'll be great because your museum will be open.
Hopefully.
Right?
Yeah, it should be. It'll be at the LA. It's coming to the LA Convention Center in 2027. And did you know Intern Forrest went to a celebration in LA in 2004?
Wow.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago.
It better be open then.
It better be open then. I mean, yeah. Honestly, it better be open for those dang Olympic Games with the car-free Los Angeles.
Jesus Christ, what?
Yeah, they said the mayor promised that they'll have a car-free.
What part of Los Angeles will be car-free?
All the Olympic things. Everywhere the Olympics touch. It'll be like, oh, Simba, everything you touch has no cars. Yeah, no, I mean, the idea is that it's going to be all car-free because obviously if you plunk the Olympics down in the middle of Los Angeles, it will be a hellscape with the traffic. So obviously we can't be planning on that. So it must be that there's a car-free plan.
We can't.
Also, I can't imagine. Yeah, that's the other thing that's a bit of a problem for them.
Right? Yeah. Like there's a I feel like that Olympics is going to be like the Munich Olympics.
Well, then America wins.
Yep, we sure will.
I mean, if it's uncontested, that's probably what they're hoping for. I mean, that's one of the many things, the horrible things they're hoping for, like the Sith Lords.
We cannot possibly cut down the LAPD,
No.
Wiz. Who will murder people's dogs in the streets?
The Sith. The stormtroopers.
I suppose.
Only Imperial stormtroopers are so precise.
What the fuck was that?
Did
they hear that?
Nope.
Okay.
No, they didn't hear it. That's a halftime video that I just was pulling up.
Okay, I thought it was like a soundbite that I was supposed to comprehend in any way whatsoever.
No. That's just the second halftime video we're gonna watch.
3 billion? Wonderful. That should cover what? One cop tank? One robot dog that can kill human dogs?
You know the robot dogs are gonna be at Universal's Epic Universe as the dragons from How I Met Your Dragon? Or How I Trained Your Dragon, not How I Met Your Dragon.
That is...
Have you met Toothless? Have you met Toothless?
But that is the only reasonable use for
No, I
those
agree.
dogs.
Entertainment is the best use of technology. I've always thought that. I've always driven technology forward.
Ooh, a progressive mayor. Only 2.1 billion. I mean, is Chicago falling apart at the seams? Are people murdering each other in the streets without that thin blue line separating us from savagery?
I have more billions than that.
That is true.
Actually, let's see. Is it true?
Exactly, Sleepy Zane.
Yeah, it's true. I got more than that.
Oh my.
Yeah, I got 5.5 billion.
Well, at least you have more than
According to Forbes,
the
4.8.
Chicago PD.
Yeah, I relate to it. I also have billions, and I'm like, oh boy, having
Is that
billions.
what that show is about?
It's about a lot of things. I think that it's about Paul Giamatti as a billionaire.
Oh, I didn't know that it was about.
Yeah, who has sexual relationships with people and goes about and is like kind of a crime lord, unlike me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm no Jabba the Hutt, if you catch my meaning.
Yeah, you don't believe in capitalism.
I don't. I believe in democracy, but not capitalistic democracy. Because people shouldn't own the government. I mean, people should own the government. Corporations shouldn't own the government.
But people own corporations.
Well,
but
and corporations are people, my
people,
friends.
So.
Yeah, Mary Houlihan was on billions too.
Oh yeah.
It has massive flaws. It's too kind to the concept of wealth, but it's still very vicious about billionaires and CEOs. Well, I love that.
I love viciousness.
George Lucas invented a non-binary character before billions did. Their name is Glangor Chinglis, and they smuggle fungus into an asteroid for a goblin.
Look. Jewish representation comes in many forms.
What?
Sometimes it's someone who employs, non-binary characters to smuggle fungus.
What? What do you mean Jewish representation?
The goblin.
Oh, I see. You're doing
I'm
a
making
joke on the
about
Harry Potter
goblins.
things. Yeah, I get it now.
And goblins in history.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
More than just
It
the
went over my head.
fucking Lady Voldemort.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. It went over my head a little bit, but.
Well, that's how we know, Fluval, that you are partially channeling George Lucas right now, because nothing could go over your head.
No,
but
I mean it went over. Yeah, I mean
things can-
obviously I
yeah.
understood it, but it went over the George and the George. I am George. It went over the George. I be channeling
George.
George Lucas.
George
I
Lucas.
be channeling George Lucas. I do
George.
George. A lot of times they made Lucas characters and action figures, and they were George with a J.
There is a cat on TikTok, and its name is Jorts.
Jorts? Well,
Isn't
I'm
that
not.
such
I'm
a
George
good
Lucas,
name
creator of
for a
Star Wars.
cat?
Oh, Mark George.
Yes. Mark
George Lucas. George.
They should really be getting Mary Houlihan to write
They
for
should be
them.
getting Mary Houlihan. to
They're
write for
made
them.
in LA, right?
I mean, they gotta be at this point.
Yes, you know Jorts, the lady who shows us shorts.
Or do you mean the concept of jean shorts?
Oh, the lady who shows us shorts does like gossip happening in communities that you are not a part of. And it's very fun.
Jorts, I think, started on Twitter. No, jorts have been around for way longer. Kevin Smith was wearing jorts before Twitter was around.
George Lucas.
George Lucas, creator of Star Wars. Why don't we get our game of trivia underway? But first, we must hear the iconic crowd per gong. There it is. Did you hear it?
Hew.
You know, so your first question is a headline coming out of Star Wars Celebration Japan.
Ooh.
As was recently announced at Star Wars Celebration Japan, which Hollywood Ryan will be the lead of Star Wars Starfighter? Ryan Gosling, Ryan Phillippe, Ryan Reynolds, or Ryan Seacrest?
A friend of mine that I have had since kindergarten messaged me about this.
Oh, I think I know which one.
Yeah, just randomly. Oh my God, did you hear?
I don't like it. What, you don't like the Ryan?
That a Ryan.
You think Ryans shouldn't be allowed in Star Wars?
I don't know, Missy. That's
All
a little
Ryans?
bit judgy of Ryans. Meg Ryan could be in
What do you
Star
mean?
Wars.
No, it's not about the. It's just a Starfighter movie. I don't think it's about the game at all. I think it's just
Hello, Apollo Koala.
I think it has nothing to do with the game, and I don't think Captain Nim will be part of it at all. I think it's just Starfighter, the concept.
the concept
Like the
of
loose
a
concept of a
starfighter.
Starfighter.
It's like Star Wars.
Well, I mean, it's a
It's a
subset.
starfighter.
It's a subset. It's like what they call ships.
Hmm.
Like the X-Wing Starfighter. I'm sad about the director. Yeah, it's the director of Deadpool versus Wolverine, Sean Levy. Or Deadpool and Wolverine is what it's actually called in your dimension. 5 of you said Ryan Gosling. 0 of you said Ryan Phillippe. 2 of you thought Ryan Reynolds. 1 of you thought it was Ryan Seacrest. The correct answer is Ryan Gosling. Star Wars Starfighter is a standalone movie which will be directed by Deadpool and Wolverine's Sean Levy and is completely unrelated to the PlayStation game of the same name beyond the loose concept of starfighters in Star Wars.
Yes, if we're lucky.
Yeah, it's a movie.
Liz,
No,
if
this
we
is a
are
total
lucky.
movie. Yeah, and they're going to be and so
Right?
Ryan Gosling.
Did you think it was Seacrest, Zane? Was
Ryan
that you?
Gosling gave a little talk at Celebration where he wore a hat
Oh.
which featured a Star Wars line
Oh.
that is their guiding star on this movie. The mantra almost, that
What?
they're using.
What is that?
What Star Wars line do you think it is?
Echuta.
No, I wish it was Echuta. It's never tell me the odds.
Oh, cute.
Because,
Okay.
you know, you always get nervous when you're doing a Star War.
Try spinning.
No,
That's
it's
a
not
good
try
trick.
spinning. That's a good trick. And it's also not the most lucrative joke of all time. I have a bad feeling about this, as the George Lucas talk show says. I know that was the trick, because I saw people online who thought it must be Reynolds. But maybe it's our leaderboard? Where Blogdoor is in first. I crashed my pod racer, but check out my Thaco in second. Senator
Yeah.
Missima in third. Master Bates in fourth. IG-15H in fifth. Amoinus Skywalker in sixth. Amoinus Skywalker. I did get you good. Opolea Corganala in seventh. George W. Lucas in eighth. Rando Caribbean in ninth.
George
and
Floofkiss.
medium Star Wars guy in 10th as we go to question number 2. The Force Unleashed is a game centered on Vader's apprentice. When the dev team asked George Lucas, me, to suggest the apprentice's Sith name, what did I suggest? Darth Ndedu, Darth Icky, Darth Insanius, or Darth Millennial?
Wait. Oh, Vader's apprentice.
Yeah, Vader's
Okay.
apprentice.
I was like, but that's Dave Filoni's OC Ahsoka.
No, Vader has a secret apprentice who's a Sith Lord.
Okay.
What's the Sith Lord? What name did I suggest they give the Sith Lord?
When was this?
The 2000s? Like the late 2000s? Post Revenge of the Sith.
Okay.
I was working on Clone Wars at the time. And as you can see here, that apprentice was played by Sam Witwer, who continues to voice Maul to this very day.
Ah.
These are... Okay, well, you'll see. I hope Darth Millennial is true despite not picking it. Same, Maddie. Well, let's see what you picked. 3 of you said Darth Icky, and 7 of you said Darth Insanius. Those are both correct answers. Sam Witwer-Wiki.
Sam.
The correct answers are Darth Icky and Darth Insanius. As noted in Game Informer, quote, the team threw a Hail Mary to George, saying the game would have more credibility if the apprentice had a Darth title. A Force Unleashed team member says, Lucas agreed that the situation made sense for Sith royalty and offered up two Darth titles for the team to choose from. He threw out Darth Icky and Darth Insanius. There was a pregnant pause in the room after that. People were waiting for George to say, just kidding. But it never comes, and he just moved on to another point. And now clearly he was kidding. I 100% think he was kidding.
Is that what it is?
What? I think I wouldn't be surprised. Well, the Sith are
Or
icky.
just that, like, he would.
I think he just.
Sorry. I was
No.
talking about the Rebel Squadron film.
No, I think it's the. I think I was making a joke and they just didn't get it. Just like he was kidding about 2012.
What did he say about 2012?
Did George Lucas endorse the film 2012 with John Cusack?
Did he say that the Mayans were right?
Oh, when I said that they stole my they stole my movie. When Lucasfilm stole Star Wars from me in 2012. And all I was left with was billions of dollars?
Yeah.
that Lena is very knowledgeable about Hollywood insider info. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it was the same plot, but I hope it's not, because that sucks.
Because, she probably developed it, like, with the story team.
Well, because she said it was based on, like, her
technically-
dad being a fighter pilot. Like, that was what made it such a choice for her.
No.
Now, admittedly, Lucasfilm has been so ready to get a Rogue Squadron movie off the ground that it, like, was going to happen. For some reason, they're just like, the people... Oh, I know why they want it. I just realized.
Ooh, a Seth Rogen story.
They want to do it because Top Gun made so much money. And they're like, what if we did Star Wars Top Gun? Wouldn't that make money? It's like, well, no. I mean, yes, but not more necessarily any more than any other Star Wars. Because I didn't make a Star Wars Top Gun movie in the 80s that you can capitalize on specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh boy, I didn't realize that. Well, I'm glad that she's gone then. You know who hasn't been vocal about things since October 2023? Darth and Dedu. Darth and Dedu is a real Sith Lord. That makes sense. But yeah, Darth and Dedu's a real Sith Lord who hasn't been vocal about that. He's the immortal god king of Prakith. And he's on Dedu because it sounds like undead. Dude.
And Dedu.
Darth and Dedu. And he's even made the jump to canon, but as just the ancient Sith Lord Endedu. With, do you think you can hide? By Endedu's flames, I'll hunt you down. And there was even the Endedu Legion. Oh, you're right. I mean, I don't go to on that site anymore. And you know who's definitely still on that site? Darth Millennial. The three-eyed mutant Sith Lord and Shadowhand, who's heir to the lineage of Darth Bane, who lived almost 1,000 years before the Battle of Yavin, and was apprenticed to Darth Cognis, and he used the Force to see the future. This is the Sith Lord most likely to have an airbrushed van.
Yep.
You know, like... I've never been clear what's supposed to be happening here with his mouth all blacked out.
The artist was just really not good at mouths and noses. Really good at hands, but not good at mouths.
Millennial wasn't one to Millennial was not one to blindly follow his superiors and questioned everything he was taught, formulating his own opinions. He saw strength in numbers and felt that the Sith would thrive under the rule by the strong. He felt that a leader should be the strongest of the group, and that if another became stronger than the leader, he or she had the right to claim command for himself or herself.
Isn't that all of the...
No. No.
But...
No.
I thought that was...
Because he thought there could be more than two.
Oh.
He thought there should just be as many Sith Lords as they can have, but that the strongest should rule over all of them.
Oh.
Whereas Darth Bane specifically had the rule of two, where only two there are, no more, no less.
Okay.
A master and an apprentice. But then the apprentice always becomes the new master and trains their new apprentice, as opposed to like a legion of Sith.
Okay. Okay.
So it's different.
Sure. Yeah.
You know what else is different?
What?
Our leaderboard. Rule of two, buckle my shoe. Whereas Senator Mon Missima is in first place. I crashed my pod racer, but check out my Thaco in second. Blogdor in third. 1G15H in fourth. Master Bates in fifth. Omoinus Skywalker in sixth. Opalea Corganala in seventh. George W. Lucas in eighth. Rando Caribbean in ninth. And Medium Star Wars Guy in 10th. Yeah, exactly. Senator Mon Missima gained the most points on that question, gaining 886, while Opalea Corganala only gained 383 points. But let's turn back to Star Wars fan fiction with question number 3. In Star Wars Legends, Emperor Palpatine had a grandson named Ken. What was Ken's mother's name? Kendalina, Jennifer, Pauline, or Rey?
Kendalina is a very funny name.
In Star Wars
it
Legends.
Sounds like Kundalini and
does.
also Cunnilingus.
Yeah, and also Ken.
And also Ken.
In Star Wars Legends, Emperor Palpatine had a grandson named Ken. What was Ken's mother's name? Kendalina, Jennifer, Pauline, or Rey? This was the Jedi Prince series, which includes... You betray the law! This was the Jedi Prince series that includes The Glove of Darth Vader and Mission to Mount Yoda.
I hope it was Jennifer, just because that is the funniest one to me.
It was the 90s.
Yeah.
It was the 90s. He first appeared in The Lost City of the Jedi from 1992. I do too. I hope it's Ken in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And he can be Ken again. But let's see what you picked. 5 of you said Kendalina, 2 of you said Jennifer, 2 said Pauline, 1
like
said
a
Rey.
liar.
I'm not a liar, John Mulaney. And this question just made its TV debut. What would you say? What do you think is the answer, intern?
I think it's probably Kendalina.
It is Kendalina.
I wanted it to be Jennifer.
It's Kendalina. And Ken was the son of Palpatine's three-eyed son, Triclops, and the Jedi princess, Kendalina.
But Triclops is not Darth Millennial.
Triclops is not Darth Millennial or Trioculus, the three-eyed Moff, who posed as Palpatine's three-eyed son, using technology to fake his force powers. Triclops is the real son. Trioculus is the fake son who bids you dark greetings.
Miss Kendalina.
This is Ken, and he's Kenough, and
He
he's
is
really
Kenough.
good at stuff.
Boy, does he look like Mark Hamill.
Yeah. Ken was a male human who was the son of Triclops. This is Triclops.
Oh, his eyes on the back of his head?
Yeah. Yeah. He's a human mutant slave who claimed to be the son of Palpatine. And then people
And he
were-
was.
And then he was. And then they were like, that's dumb. So they tried to retcon that he's not Palpatine's biological son.
This one
And
was
he's
invented
actually a
by
weird
Rey.
mutant made by Darth Plagueis's experiments. And so that he's like created by Palpatine through manipulating the midichlorians.
I see.
Yeah. And he was tortured by the Empire and got imprisoned.
Ah, that old chestnut.
And he eventually joined the Galactic Empire. I mean, the Rebellion.
Oh.
Excuse me. He's gay. No, he's blind. Excuse me. He joined the Rebellion with his son Ken and then vanished. And his mom is Sly Moore. They retconned that this lady is his mom.
So she did the dirty with
She
Palpy?
did the dirty with Sheev.
She and Sheev.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what they said. That's the retcon.
Yep. She's in the
Triclops.
Turtle Club. Yeah.
Triclops is the deepest, darkest secret of the Empire. The only Imperials who know of his existence are the most powerful members of the Imperial ruling class, such as the Grand Moffs.
Ooh.
Yeah, he was educated by the prophets of the dark side,
Oh, okay.
who also aren't Darth Millennial, which who were an ancient dark side cult.
I do really need for all of these Star Wars things, are they or are they not Darth Millennial?
Trioculus, not Darth Millennial,
Okay.
just the false son of the Emperor.
False son.
Yeah,
I
he's
really love his
Spiky
chest.
pack, shoulder pads.
I love everything about
Yeah.
that art.
He
Right
he
there.
bids people dark greetings at Moffrences.
Moffrences. I forgot
Um,
about Moffrences.
And he was infatuated with Leia.
You'd think there would be plenty
He was obsessed with Leia.
of guys with 3 eyes in Star Wars, but only 2 of them get the cool 3-eye names.
And I think he died. Yeah, he got frozen in carbonite and then got shot by Leia. Oh no, he got shot by a robot duplicate of Leia that had laser eyes.
Huh.
Yeah. That's right. Ah, Demon of Darkness. Trioculus upon being shot by the Leia Organa droid. Though Trioculus noted that Leia's escort was gone, he was simply pleased that she had apparently acquiesced because he was at her wedding when he got shot. Or she was at his wedding when he got shot. Trioculus and Leia approached the altar, Grand Moff Hissa behind it, as Hissa began to read from the Dark Book of Imperial Justice.
Wait, and so he thought that she would marry him.
Yeah.
Okay.
He wanted to marry her. As Hissa began to read from the Dark Book of Imperial Justice, the Leia droid suddenly opened fire from its eyes, shooting Trioculus in the chest. Hissa pulled a blaster and destroyed the droid, an MD-5, and several medical droids, quickly tended to the fallen Trioculus. Put robot duplicate of Leia with laser eyes. His wounds were too great, however.
You betray the law!
In his last minutes, the dying Trioculus warned Hissa of Kadan's ambition and made him vow to destroy Luke Skywalker. Hissa promised, and in that moment, the Emperor died, because I guess he becomes Emperor. Trioculus was cremated in a cremation chamber on board the Moff ship during a ceremony held before the ship's officers and crew, and his ashes were placed into 4 separate canisters, which were then loaded up onto 4 separate Imperial missile probes. The probes were then launched in a different direction to the furthest reaches of the galaxy. Yeah, he thought having 3 eyes was because he was super smart and perfect.
I see.
My father, the Emperor, had many powers of the dark side, but without 3 eyes, he could never achieve perfection.
That's really what he was missing, that third
Yeah,
eye.
he also wasn't force sensitive at all. He just had cybernetic implants in his fingertips that he could use to fake force lightning. And it would hurt him every time he did it. It's much like Wolverine. Hurts every time. Power! And he wore the glove of Darth Vader and thought it would give him telekinetic powers, but it didn't.
What?
So he had
Wait.
sonic devices put in the glove that he could kill someone with that would look like he had the force,
Huh.
but he didn't, and it hurt. Those also hurt him every time he used it, and he had to eventually abandon the glove of Darth Vader.
I see. In the glove of Darth Vader?
Yeah. He was infatuated with Leia and wanted to convince her to betray the Republic and turn to the dark side. And said, hey, I know evil acts are necessary, but I can still love people.
Yeah, just
Exactly.
loose fiber optic lights.
Exactly. There's also loose fiber optic lights on our leaderboard, where I crashed my pod racer, but check out my Thaco is in first. He is like Wolverine in a way. He's obsessed with a woman who's... Actually, no, Gene's pretty into Logan. I crashed my pod racer, but check out my Thaco in first. Blogdoor in second. IG15H in third. Senator Mon Missima in fourth. And Master Bates in fifth. Blogdoor gained the most points on that question, but not enough to take them into first.
Ha.
And Rando Caribbean didn't neither gained nor lost points, but Senator Mon Missima lost the most.
Ooh.
Because I guess Rando Caribbean answered it right when it expired. So got it wrong, but didn't lose any points.
Wow.
Which is quite impressive. Most impressive.
Now release your anger.
You must have sensed that question 4 was in danger. Which of these is a real Jedi Master from Star Wars Legends? Master Bates, Master Blaster, Master Schmatster, or Master Task? Which of these is a real Jedi Master from Star Wars Legends? Master Bates, Master Blaster, Master Schmaster, or Master Task?
That just makes me
Amazing
think
timing.
of Math Blaster.
Oh, yeah. All of the above? No. No, blog. There is one correct answer to this question, and this is a returning question. And we've even gone through the origin of this character, so we've done deep dives into this character before. So if you don't all ace it, I'm very disappointed in you. And you have not all aced it. Master Bedroom, retired. Exactly, this character was created to fuck with the editor who didn't catch it. Do you remember the answer?
Oh, I remember the answer.
Okay, well then let's see what everyone picked. 6 of you said Master Bates, 2 of you said Master Blaster, 2 of you said Master Schmaster, none of you thought it was Master Task.
I thought that it was a not question. I thought that all of these were real Jedi.
Well, Jedi Master Trask Olgo is real.
Oh.
Oh, no, that's a soldier. That's a soldier. You all were too slow on pointing out that
That's
wasn't true. Trask
We
Olgo
failed
is
your
the
test.
soldier in Knights of the Old Republic. But the correct answer to this is Master Bates.
Mm-hmm.
More specifically, Jedi Master Soon Bates. Someone rudely spoiled this question with their crowd per name, says Fluval. No way, they really did it. Jedi Master Soon Bates was a human Jedi Master who served the Jedi Order during the waning years of the Galactic Republic. When the Yinkori Uprising came to bear, Bates was charged with supervising communication. Oh, I spelled it the way it's spelled in another universe. But yes, Soon Bates. And the background behind the scenes is when the character Soon Bates was introduced in Jedi Council Acts of War, someone else was editing the comic, says Sue Rastoni, comic editor. But Soon Bates was created by Randy Stradley in the miniseries Jedi Council Acts of War. In it, the character appears in a minor supporting role. Bates' name was intended as a pun on the term Master Bates, a pun later illustrated by Hayden Blackman in Star Wars Obsession. Okay.
Wait, what?
Great question.
Wait, what?
Stradley had planned to use the name as a practical joke on comic editor at Lucas Licensing, Sue Rastoni. I've never admitted to anything. Who would often put the word master in front of any Jedi's name. Stradley created Bates as an unimportant tertiary character simply to play a joke on Rastoni, but the character made it through to publication. Following Blackman's use of the character, comic editor at Lucas Licensing, Sue Rastoni would publicly lament that she was not in charge of editing at the time of Bates' creation. Wait, that doesn't make sense. He was created to play a joke on Sue Rastoni, but she was not in place yet. Okay. In Star Wars Obsession, Bates is once again used as a minor supporting character, perhaps due to the nature of Soon Bates' name. References to him outside Jedi Council Acts of War and Star Wars Obsession have been virtually non-existent. Save for the mention of him in Abel G. Pena's Star Wars Insider article, Unknown Soldier, The Story of General Grievous. Okay, Bates' name was spelled two differently. Two ways. Two different ways. Oh, Abel G. Pena, the most recent author to reference the character, uses the spelling Bates, but alludes to pronunciation closer to Bates because he's a coward. Oh, yeah, and he dies in Star Wars Obsession also. I'm trying to see if I can find
Where it's illustrated?
Oh, Jesus.
What?
I see
Show
what
us.
they mean by it. It's
What did they mean?
Fluval.
Fluval?
Oh, it's fine. It's fine to show. It's just, it's wordplay. So is this Adigalia? Yes. It's not Stas Ali. In Obsession, there's like General Grievous is there and she says, Master Bates and I can handle that.
Oh.
I assume this is what they mean.
Sure.
And he dies in the next page. Like, Grievous kills Master Bates.
So one of the lightsabers he has when he fights in the Clone Wars is Master Bates' lightsabers?
I mean, presumably. Yeah, here's the end of Master Bates. See?
Ah!
He elbows Adigalia in the face. Ugh, irk! And he grips the head of Master Bates.
Ah!
Alright, he crushes Master Bates' head.
Ooh. Gotta be
Irk.
careful with that grip.
Yeah.
Battle of
I mean,
Bridge.
Master Bates was far less sensitive after his head got crushed. So, what they say is true. The correct answer was Master Bates, which 6 of you got right. But the one who got it right the fastest is Master Bates. Master Bates got it right the fastest, getting it in 3.726 seconds. And I crashed my pod racer, but check out my THACO. Got it wrong the fastest.
Ah.
Look, I'm channeling multiple universes, one a long time ago from the other, and far, far away from the other. So that's why if it seems like there's any weird flubs, it's actually just your dimensional veil being especially thick. Master Bates,
it is your fault.
always finishes first. Absolutely he does. Even on our leaderboard, where Blogdoor is still in first place. Senator Mon Missima in second. I crashed my pod racer, but check out my THACO. Got it wrong, but is still in first. Master Bates surging to fourth.
Ooh.
Amoinus Skywalker in fifth. The villainous clone of Amoinus Skywalker. Any seeming mistakes? Yeah, I mean, look, people have been getting the pronunciation of Naboo wrong for years.
Naboo.
The Naboo. And Tatooine. All mistakes will be revised in future releases. They sure will. And speaking of mistakes being revised, which show was going to feature Star Wars' first F-bomb before it was edited out in post? Is that Andor, Skeleton Crew, The Acolyte, or The Mandalorian? The F-bomb was filmed and then redubbed.
This gif.
It's great. It's from the Revenge of the Sith game, but edited. It's a scene this is a scene of Mace Windu lifting up some rocks from the Revenge of the Sith game, and then bah! I like the idea that Anakin just walks up and is like, Master Windu, here's what I think we should. Oh, Jesus. Okay, fine. I won't be a master. God. Master Windu, I think Jesus. Okay, fine.
Oh, Jesus.
I hope it was Neil's line, Skeleton Crew. Fiona Shaw was gonna say it. That is correct. And only one of you guessed the show where that would happen, because it is, in fact, Andor.
That's right.
And only one of you got it right, presumably Lena the Geth. The correct answer is Andor, and the timing of the F-bomb was revealed by Denise Goff, who plays the villainous Dedra Miro, the blonde Imperial lady. Oh, is Ish? Oh, you're not playing Lena, so Ish is the only one who got it right. Yeah. In Marva Andor's climactic speech against the Empire in Andor Season 1, she initially said, "Fuck the Empire," which was then changed into "Fight the Empire." Yes, Dedra Miro, Housewife Supreme, says Wizworld Live. Dedra Miro, showing why taking the incel's offer on a date is a bad idea. But you know what else? What's not a bad idea? Do you know what's not a bad idea? Our leaderboard, where Blogdoor is in first. Yeah, no, she's great.
Ties?
Oh, you might know they're similar to spavats. Do you know what spavats are?
Oh, space cravats?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, what she wears are similar to, and let me pull up the Wikipedia page on this.
That's what I was wondering, because, okay,
yeah,
sweet.
they're sort of like spavats.
Yeah, no, I
like
see
Luke
it.
wore.
I was thinking like a traditional, your universe's current time type of ties, and I was like, I don't remember that.
See, a spavat was a decorative band of cloth worn around the neck and tied in a knot close to the throat.
I don't remember her looking like a cool Avril Lavigne.
And specifically his was in a Coruscantian twist. Luke's was. This is the Coruscantian twist of the spavat.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. From the Screaming Citadel 1, the horror crossover series with Dr. Aphra and the ongoing Star Wars comic at Marvel Excelsior.
Excelsior.
But that was question 5. Which means it's time for a bad idea. That's right, it's not a raffle. It's a wacky ticket reunification game. It's similar to, you know, your family at Thanksgiving, or like, say you're a Jedi Knight, or a Padawan even, who's recently started flirting with and dating with a queen. And she wants you to see her family, but you'd rather not go. Right now, these tickets are like they are in the theatrical cut of Attack of the Clones, completely apart. But what we want to do is make them like the deleted scene from Attack of the Clones, where Anakin meets Padme's family on Naboo.
396624. 396624.
Ticket one is 396624.
Our next ticket.
Next ticket.
396950.
396950. What's ticket number 3? Well, you didn't win anything from us, so I don't know what raffles you're entering.
396697.
396697. And I say you didn't win anything from us because this isn't a raffle. This is just a wacky ticket reunification game. No purchase was necessary to participate. Nothing of monetary value is changing hands.
650.
The Force is strong with you. The Force is with you all. Well, with 2 of you at least.
Our next ticket. 396844.
396844. Okay.
And our final ticket.
What is it?
396603.
396603.
03.
And while those go by, I think, you know, to understand Star Wars, sometimes you have to understand me, the man who made it, George Lucas, the creator of Star Wars.
Okay.
So I think that a great way to learn to understand me better is to look at some of these old commercials I made with the great folks at Panasonic. Oh, look,
We
it's
can
Darth
truly
Vader.
experience the universe.
今、私たちは宇宙を実感できる。世界を実感できる。衛星放送のために BS チューナー内蔵。ドームスピーカー搭載。パナカラー X。
Panasonic. Itsimo, something new.
That's my egg.
My
birthed
job
the egg.
is to surprise everyone, to entertain them. Right now, I'm surprised and entertained.
I just want you to hear the emotion I put into my voice for this one.
Surprised and entertained.
I am surprised and entertained.
今ジョージ・ルーカスを驚かせ楽しませているものキューヘッドの高画質ナショナルマックロードムービー
Itsimo, something new.
My egg returned. The
Right
powerful
now, I'm
imagination in
surprised
my
and
egg.
entertained.
今ジョージ・ルーカスを驚かせ
This is the
楽し
same one. My egg. I like this one. I wistfully look at my characters. Oh, I wish my friends were here. The friends I birthed from my imagination egg. Oh, like Darth Vader.
I am always thinking of new dreams.
ジ
Oh,
ョージ・ルーカス
I dream of visions which have
彼は
yet to be seen,
いつも新しい夢を考えてきた
which have not yet been
見たこ
heard.
とのないものを
From dreams,
聞いたことのない
create
音
a
を
new reality.
現実の形にしてきた
let's go
In
walk
this universe, new dreams and new friends.
この宇宙は新しい夢と
Yeah, that was one of these ads.
仲間でいっぱいだ
But I like that the friends include the Imperial Royal Guards And the thugs from Jabba's sail barge. Oh yeah, and that's a Gran, one of the three-eyed guys from Star Wars, the three-eyed goat men.
Panasonic. Always new dreams. Wonderful friends.
パナソニックいつも新しい夢素晴らしい仲間
Panasonic. Itsumo something.
Look, I don't approve of everything Darth Vader's done, but he's a wonderful friend.
This is my creation. Call him Sparky.
Hi, Sparky. Thank you, Cool Feed.
僕の操作にすぐ反応するインテリジェントターボメカ映像が自由にコントロールできるジョグシャトルこれが僕の世代のビデオだ
Go, Sparky, go. Go, Sparky, go. Go,
パナソ
Sparky,
ニッ
go.
ク
Go,
ハイ
Sparky,
ファイ
go.
マックロー
Go,
ド F70
go, Sparky. Go, Sparky. Oh, wow, Sparky.
High vision. It's a modern picture.
ハイビジョンそれは現代の絵巻だ
Throughout our history,
いつの時代も人は映像により優れたリアリティを
Vader voted
求
for...
めて
Yeah, exactly, Lena.
よりワイドな画面へよりクリアな画像へハイビジョン技術の開発に世界に先駆けて取り組ん
Yeah,
だ
I sure
パナソニ
did.
ック映画放
But
送を
one of
は
them
じめ
is the camera
さま
one,
ざまな分
too.
野でハイビジョンの世界を広げます
Oh, it's not even in this. There's more. This isn't even all of them. This is just 6 of them.
Wow.
This isn't the one with digital magic where my head turns into a camera. I got worked up there, I know. But you know, that's where I've been in the past. But you know where Star Wars is now?
Where?
In the island.
There too, Fluval.
Yeah. No, that's fish. That's not me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Darth Jar Jar.
Love that we have a Darth Jar Jar.
Death
Loved
Star
it.
Sabotage. Oh yeah, they're also making a Star Wars XCOM game. That's what the next one was. But yeah, that's Star Wars for you. From Izimo something new to IP tie-ins. I did something new. Connor did the Dua Lipa song for Pop Up the Jams. That's true. That's true. It's also very funny to me that they used a Dua Lipa song and not just like Star Wars stuff. But what do I know? I know the next question. That's what I know. Which cast member on that show's Night of a Thousand Co-hosts voiced a character on Star Wars Resistance? Bobby Moynihan, Eugene Cordero, Jason Mantzoukas, or Will Hines? They're all people that interns Forrest and Emily saw do a show in person at UCB Franklin, but which of them voiced a character on Star Wars Resistance? Do you know the answer?
I do.
I know you do. I know you do. And there's Chris Gethard.
There he is.
And by the way, we'll be doing a That Show post-show after this. Dua Lipa's 1950s Diner. Dua Lipa's Dexter Jetster?
We'll be doing a That Show post-show after this show.
Next week.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what?
No, the Kingpin isn't live right now. No, next week we'll do a That Show post-show. Did I say after this?
Yes.
Well, in the long view it is.
That's true, from a certain point of view.
From a certain point of view, many of the truths you cling to depend greatly. See, I said it Yoda style. Yeah. Now let's see what you picked. 5 of you said Bibby. 1 of you said Eugene Cordero. 1 of you said Jason Mantzoukas. None of you thought Will Hines was on Star Wars Resistance. Well, you were right, because the correct answer is Bobby Moynihan, who voiced Orca. Excuse me. Orca. A Shadra fan who ran the Office of Acquisitions on the Colossus with his partner, Flix.
Bibby!
Yeah, want to see Bibby?
Yeah, let's
This
see Bibby.
Bibby.
There he is!
This is Bibby. You'll need these, and you'll need this, and you'll probably need a crate of these. You know, you'll definitely need some of this, and this, I don't even know what this one does. You know what this one does? To Kaz and Flix. He took care of negotiations. And there's Orca, and Flix is the other guy. Yeah, and Oscar Isaac was on it as Poe Dameron. And Donald Faison was on it as a Rhodian racer. Named after himself.
I mean, Faison is a very, very Star Wars name.
Yeah. What do you think his Rhodian was named? Oh.
I don't know.
What do you think?
Don Faison? 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 Faison Donito?
You almost said you thought his name was Faison Day.
Did I?
Yeah.
That'd be really funny.
No, it's not, though. Wouldn't it be fun if it was? Also, the Tazon Day 16th minute is really good. He was Hype Faison.
Wow. Hype.
Believe the hype. Hype Faison.
Wow.
He was a Rhodian male pilot from Rhodia who served with the Ace Squadron, defending the Colossus refueling station. He was Ace 1 with the starship Green Ace. And Bo Keevil was also one of them. Hype. It's Hype. Because he's like, believe the hype. My name's Hype. Yeah. You can't handle the hype. Hype Faison to Bo Keevil. Hype was boastful, vain, and pompous. He relished the fame that came with his reputation as the top racer of the aces. A status that fueled his enormous ego and bravado. Despite his extravagance and pomposity, however, he cared about the well-being of his favorite aces. He disliked the First Order, which is good. Yeah. Hey everybody, look who it is. Oh, you know who it is. It's Hype Faison. And it's one of the few times that Dave Filoni has created a character around the person. He was straight up just created around Hype. Or around Donald Faison. Yeah.
Very cool.
Isn't that cool?
It's so cool.
He made a short film called Black Stormtrooper. And then Dave Filoni saw it and was like, oh, you should do Star Wars. It's the most George move. You know what else is a George move?
What?
Jumping to Lightspeed to get to our... No, I know he loves Star Wars. Donald Faison loves Star Wars. Just like Blogdoor does. Yeah, he did do a great bit on Robot Chicken, and he, like, did things for the Star Wars show where he went to the premiere of Rebels. Even before he was booked on Resistance. But Blogdoor is in first, Senator Mon Missima in second. I crashed my pod racer, but check out my Thaco in third. IG-15H in fourth, and Amoina Skywalker in fifth. Opalea Corganala gained the most points on that question, gaining 811, while Medium Star Wars Guy lost the most points, proving themselves to be truly a medium Star Wars guy, losing 819 points. And you know, speaking of mediums, what was the last Star Wars movie to be released on VHS? Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith, The Force Awakens, or The Phantom Menace? Which of these was the last Star Wars movie to be released on the medium of VHS? Oh hell, says Wizworld Live. Good. Suffer. I went into Bane. Suffer for me. Suffer, Wiz. What do you think the answer to this one is, Intern Cassette? Do you think it's AOTC, ROTS, TFA, or TPM?
I think it was AOTC.
You think it's Attack of the Clones?
I think it was AOTC.
Why?
Because I feel like everything was pretty DVD-y by Revenge.
By ROTS, by 05? Okay. Well, let's see what everyone else picked. 5 of them agreed with you on it being Attack of the Clones. 2 said Revenge of the Sith. 1 said The Force Awakens. 1 says The Phantom Menace. The correct answer is Attack of the Clones. Episode 2 was also the only Star Wars movie to be simultaneously released on VHS and DVD. Because the Phantom...
I was right.
Yeah, you were right. The Phantom Menace was also released on DVD, but it was released on DVD a year after it was released on VHS. And then obviously all the other like Star Wars movies that had been on VHS that were released on DVD, it was even longer. But yeah, it was in fact Attack of the Clones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's the VFA?
The Film Archive.
Oh. Do they just put everything in all of the formats?
The Victorville Film Archive.
For fun?
It's a school in Victorville because it preserves films via VHS.
Oh. That's like their whole deal.
Yeah, see. And they have a streaming network too. Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. Genuinely do not know.
I mean, this is also the first time I'm hearing about this too.
Like, sure.
No, I know what it is. Yeah, it's a non-cinema thing.
A non-cinema?
On cinema.
Oh.
On cinema. It's
Oh, that's that silly thing.
Decker.
Decker?
Yeah.
What's Decker?
Tim Heidecker.
Oh, okay. Yes. Yes, that silly thing.
Yeah.
Like that silly guy.
That silly guy.
Yeah.
Love calling him that silly guy.
Yeah.
I did think, is that Greg Turkington? And it's like, yes, it was Greg Turkington. You know Greg Turkington of An Idiot Abroad and all that stuff?
No.
Well, you know, speaking of idiots, Jar Jar Binks was banished from Otogunga for crashing Who's Hey Blibber, Boss Hantic, Boss Hoxie, Boss Nass, or Boss Rego? Boss Rogo.
Whose Hey Blibber did you crash?
Oh my god, J.O. Edeberry was on Mulaney and gave her letterbox style review of Mulaney's show, You're Dying. Oh, that's good. No boss baby, no boss baby. Jar Jar Binks was banished from Otogunga for crashing Who's Hey Blibber, Boss Hantic, Boss Hoxie, Boss Nass, or Boss Rogo? Yeah, do you know the answer?
No.
You don't know whose Hey Blibber he crashed?
Oh, I do know.
Who?
Boss Nass.
Yeah, it's Boss Nass.
Yeah.
And 5 of you got it right. It is, in fact, Boss Nass. And a Hey Blibber is a type of Gungan submarine. In Legends, it was a luxury submarine, but the exact nature of a Hey Blibber appears to be less clear in canon. He was in deep doo-doo this time. No, actually, Wiz, you're wrong. Captain Tarples does say doo-doo. Usually they go poo-doo. But he does go Yusa in deep doo-doo this time. Yusa in big doo-doo. It's big doo-doo. And I love that that's the part of the question I'm gonna, like, provide evidence for.
Oh, okay. We're getting evidence.
Yeah.
Good.
Because someone put a YouTube video that's just...
You suck in big doo-doo this time. You suck in big doo-doo this time.
He's in big doo-doo.
I just like that they made an entire video that is just, you're in big doo-doo this time. Someone took the time to cut that out. I love it. Boss Hantic, Hoxie, and Rogo first appeared in Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds, an Age of Empires-like game. Rogo is a boss who went rogue and intentionally fueled internecine conflicts between Gungan cities. That's right. Boss Rogo is the one who goes rogue.
Oh.
Because that game truly named characters in the spirit of me, George Lucas, creator of Star Wars. Oh. Hey, George, you got it? Can you give us the name of a boss who goes rogue? Boss Rogo. Thanks, George. You got it. Next time, bring in Darth Icky too, including on our leaderboard. See, the names are a situation where I think George could use more subtlety. I think it successfully pre-ordered Switch 2. Wow, that is rich. George, can you give us the name of a master? Like a new one or Master Bates? So, like, can you need a new master? Master.
Well, what's their role in the script?
Right. What's the name? What's their deal? Who are their guys?
Yeah.
You have to tell me what their deal is.
Yeah.
Oh, you think you successfully pre-ordered a Switch 2 blog? Mazel tov. Now, give me what's their deal? Who are their guys? Yeah, whoever gives me a guy first, I'll tell you what their Jedi Master name is. So you better get to your scripts.
Yeah.
Start typing at your typewriters, you little Ugnaughts. No, you don't. Master Engra Bipolo. No, I mean, I can tell what their deal is, but they're an angry Jedi. That sounds more like a Sith, Liz. They're angry. There's this guy, Doug Bowser. Okay, oh, you mean Jedi Master Nintendo? Darth Funno Clown. Oh. What a dangerous villain you've envisioned. They were twins separated at birth. I see. But Doctor, I'm Darth Funno Clown. Yeah. And you know what else is funno? Question 9. An Asogian senator is seen as Queen Amidala calls for a vote of no confidence in Chancellor Valorum. What is this senator's name? Botanicus, Brodo, Greblips, or Nevitz? An Asogian senator is seen as Queen Amidala calls for a vote of no confidence. What is this senator's name? Why are you laughing?
Just the butt doctor.
Oh. This is the kind of cue from Trivial Pursuit. Yeah, this is much more in line with Trivial Pursuit. Of course I know him. He's me. The action figure ad for him mentions how horny he is. The clown or this question?
Or the guy the master who you are wanted to name.
Oh, I see. The action figure ad. Okay. Jedi Master Larry Leisure.
Who's that?
And it's Leisure Suit Larry, but he's a Jedi, so he just is a little pervert.
Who's Leisure Suit Larry?
Oh, it's a horny, pervy video game where you have sex with ladies as a little guy.
Oh. Ew.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's like a comedy. It's like a sex comedy game. Yeah.
Oh, the senator.
Yeah. Oh, the senator. Oh, well, I mean...
Is this a merchandise spotlight?
Senators are very... Yeah, it's a point and click, too. Great. It's actually a landmark video game series. You, like, built Sierra, which made King's Quest and Space Quest. Like, Leisure Suit Larry's kind of a classic. Yeah, you do. You know. Yeah, but these are the ET guys, as Wiz says. And Botanicus was supposed to be the hint, because, of course, that's E.T.'s mentor back on the Green Planet, as documented in E.T. The Ride.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a returning question, so you all should have... Okay, well, 2 of you said Botanicus, 0 of you said Brodo, 2 of you said Greblips. Yeah. And 4 of you said Nevitz, and the correct answer is Greblips, because I used his last name, not his first name, and reversed it. Because, of course, Nevitz is Steven backwards, and Greblips is Spielberg backwards.
What?
Yeah. Greblips.
Whoa.
And Greblips is... Greblips' name debuted in the Star Wars Legends novel Cloak of Deception. And he was brought into canon... He was brought into canon by the Star Wars Show in 2019, the hit YouTube series The Star Wars Show, which is dearly missed. Here's Botanicus.
Oh.
He's an
Well,
Asogian.
Why do we have such a cute little drawing of him instead of whatever the fuck was in the ride?
Because he was that's from the Book of the Green Planet.
Oh.
Where E.T. goes home and the sensational new bestseller, E.T. the Book of Green Planet.
And his planet is green?
His planet is the Green Planet.
And
Also known
our
as
planet
Proto-Asogia.
is blue?
Earth is blue. It's blue marble. This is Botanicus in the ride queue.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, you're telling me he's a ride, but you're not showing me whatever the fuck is in this ride.
That's Botanicus.
I see.
And that's him in the book.
Aww.
That's him there. It's one of those things where it's like, I love that they have to just give him clothes so you can tell him apart from the other ETs. But giving him clothes raises the question of just how naked.
Naked.
He's the Grand Nagus of the Asogians. Oh yeah, and Botanicus is a Podcast the Ride shirt.
Oh. I mean, given that it looks like he's wearing a sash and an overcoat, or is he wearing a sash and a leaf?
A leaf.
Why is he wearing both?
You want to see the remains of Botanicus?
Yeah. Oh! Oh my god!
Yeah, the animatronic is falling apart.
Oh my god!
Yeah. That's from the Podcast the Ride wiki.
That's so sad.
Well, that's why you should maintain artistic history, as I did when I advocated in front of the Congress that they need to preserve the Three Stooges.
Right? What is up with that?
Well, don't worry. Here's another one. This is Mike and Jason from Podcast the Ride meeting Botanicus. See? Remember him in better times?
Wow. Wow.
That the decaying corpse is the one that Scott Gardner snuck Erin, his future wife, backstage to see, and she screamed it. She screamed as soon as she saw the monster. That is the remaining Botanicus.
Wow.
But do you want to see the shirt that Missy has?
Yes, I do.
Okay. It's Botanicus.
Oh, that's great.
I'm from the Green Planet, man.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, Leafer Suit Botanicus. About a little Asogian who wants to get down.
Yeah.
But if you do make that game of Leafer Suit Botanicus, you have to remove my name from it, because I don't want people to see it and see the name George Lucas and go, oh, it must not be sexy.
Yeah.
Well, you have to take it off like I took it off of Body Heat.
Yeah, or else they just won't know.
They'll be like, oh, I bet it's G-rated. Anyway, let's go to the leaderboard, where Blogdoor is still in first. Medium Star Wars guy and Blogdoor, the only two who got that right. Blogdoor got it right the fastest, getting 674 points, while Senator Mon Missima lost 813 points on that question. That was question 9, though. Which means that was our penultimate question. So
Oh
now
my God.
you'll want to vote. But first, wager your points. This question is about Star Wars.
Oh, thank you for that
Yeah.
hint.
And I'm George Lucas, creator of Star Wars.
That's really helpful.
I'm
Thank
George.
you.
I'm also the producer of Red Tails.
George Flukas.
Yeah, George Fluvis.
George Fluvis.
George Fluvis, creator of Star Wars trivia.
Wipe them out.
Wipe them out. All of them. Do what must be done, Lord Vader. Do not hesitate.
Do not hesitate.
Show no mercy. Show
Not
no mercy.
Even a little bit.
Show no mercy.
Don't show it.
Show no
Don't
mercy.
show them that. Don't
Do
show
not
it.
hesitate.
Don't hesitate.
The creation of Chewbacca was inspired by George Lucas's dog, Indiana. What kind of dog was Indiana? An Alaskan Husky, an Alaskan Malamute, a Burmese Mountain Dog, Bernese Mountain Dog, or a St. Bernard?
I do love the little porg.
I love the porg.
I love a porg.
Look, like I said, The Last Jedi was so beautifully done.
A porg is always good news, you know?
Yeah. Unless you're that porg who saw his friend cooked and eaten by Chewbacca.
Oh, yeah, there was that.
I mean, I guess the porg was still good news for Chewbacca.
Did he finish it?
Yeah, no.
It didn't look like he
sees
did. It
and
looked
goes,
like he
"Oh,
felt bad.
I can't eat it now. I think I now know, but got to go with my usual strat. It says, blog, I'm without honor, Tovin.
Ah!
We named the dog Fluval.
Ah.
This is Ish. I guess let's see what everyone picked. 1 of you said Alaskan Husky. 4 of you said Alaskan Malamute. 2 of you said
None
Burmese
of you
Mountain
thought
Dog.
it was a Saint Bernard? I
No.
would have answered Saint Bernard.
You would have?
Well, yeah, just because it's the most, like...
Chewbacca-ish.
Well, there's just more of them.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of dog.
Like they're more common of a dog to just sort of see around.
Oh, you mean that like there's more of them?
Yeah, but given that so many people said Alaskan Malamute, I think that's probably right.
I thought you meant that a Saint Bernard is a lot of dog, as Charles Grodin learned in the hit cinematic masterpiece Beethoven.
Yeah.
She was like, that's a lot of dog.
That's a lot of dog.
It's a very 70s dog.
Yeah.
Well, Star Wars did come out in the 70s, so let's see what you picked. You did that. Let's see who was right. 4 of you were. Alaskan Malamute is the correct answer. As featured in the
Can we see the dog?
Yes, of course that's what
Okay.
this is all building to.
Okay. I was just making sure.
I'm a master storyteller. I'm not dropping the ball on showing a dog. The correct answer is an Alaskan Malamute. As featured in the Star Wars Insider article, Star Wars Goes to Washington, I, George Lucas, said, I had an Alaskan Malamute when I was writing the film. A very sweet dog. She would always sit next to me when I was writing. And then I'd drive around. She'd sit in the front seat. A Malamute is a very large dog, like 130 pounds and bigger than a human being and very long-haired. Having her with me all the time inspired me to give Han Solo a sidekick who is like a big furry dog. Not quite a dog, but intelligent. This is the dog.
Oh, what a dog.
Yeah, Barf is more St. Bernard.
Oh, that's a sweet dog.
That's Indiana. And me, George Lucas, in a very cool sweater. 2 sweaters. I'm wearing 2 sweaters in this picture.
It's so cold in the Los Angeles.
Yeah, I'm wearing a like...
Is that like why he wasn't concerned about his Alaskan Malamute
Probably.
in LA? He was like, I don't know, it's pretty chilly most days.
Yeah, I'm wearing like a fleece-ish jacket, a sweater, and then a turtleneck underneath the sweater. That dog George gets so much aura. George had so much aura that you wouldn't have expected.
Aura.
You wouldn't have expected George to have such an aura. You know?
Would have been a good crow. Or Furiosa. Furiosa.
Oh, Furiosa. Furiosa? I mean, they should do that. They should make a dog version.
That would be amazing. What kind of dog would Chris Hemsworth be? Dementious.
Dementus or
Dementus.
Darth Dementius, by the way. That's my new character. When George Miller.
That's a good point. The naming schemes in fucking Mad Max and Star Wars, very simpatico.
Darth Scrotus.
Darth Scrotus.
Darth Erectus.
This is my apprentice, Darth Scrotus. My apprentice, Darth Erectus, will see to them. Darth Zuma.
What kind of dog he would be? It's an Australian dog.
What are a dingo?
No, he'd be an Australian Shepherd.
Oh,
Or cattle dog. No, he'd be an Australian cattle dog because he has to herd all his little gang.
his little
Friends.
guys,
He has to
all
herd his
little
friends. Little friends. Like the history man.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard the tale of Doth Peneus the Wide?
This is my apprentice, Darth Chode.
It's like a little Ewok.
Wow.
Yeah. Two creative Georges. I mean, if only we could have collaborated. Happy Feet's a beautiful work of technological innovation. Revenge of the Girth.
Kebab.
Makes me think of the Girth Yonkie.
Revenge of the Girth.
I just love Happy Feet. I mean, it really influenced the Yoda.
Yeah.
The Yoda. It might sound like I'm saying it influenced the CGI character, but no, I mean the guy,
Yeah.
Yoda. I talked to Yoda, and he said it was very influential. Yoda was actually never CG. That was just a big front that we put on. It was just a guy. Watto was CG, though.
Just like the NASA pictures of a round Earth.
Yeah.
It's all a big front.
Yeah. It's all a big front. But let's see who put on a big front and won our game of trivia. In third place, it's none other than Blogdoor.
Blogdoor!
So your strategy didn't pay off, Blogdoor. If only you had answered correctly. In second place, it's a Moina Skywalker who went all in and answered. But your winner is Senator Mon Missima.
Senator Mon Missima!
With 5,320 points. A Moina Skywalker with 4742. Blogdoor with 3653. Medium Star Wars guy with 2192. And IG-15H with 797. Or as I like to call him, IG-ish. IG-ish.
Coward.
We all get... Mon Missima will get something. Because they knew rebellions are built on hope. Not a line I wrote, but it seems to be everywhere nowadays. But don't worry, there's something you all get to enjoy.
What is
which
it?
is this digital magic. Hooray! But to be clear, that wasn't Coruscant. That was Tantor, the city planet of the Foundation.
Oh, okay. No, yes.
Trantor.
Yes.
Yeah. I said Tantor, like Tantor Audio, but I meant Trantor. Hot dog. Hot dog. Hot dog.
And we'll see you next week for another exciting episode of Grand Trivia. By which I mean, of course, it won't be Grand Trivia next week. It will be That Show post-show with intern Emily Pineapple and me, Fluval, Grand Triviamaster of the Grand Aquarium Empire. I'll see you next week because I have your coordinates.
Here he comes, swimming closer than farther away. Is his attention span the normal of attention that the goldfish possesses?